hills or I'll blow it off!
There's gold in them dar hills.
Hello miners, welcome back to Gold Rush over here in Pine Valley for our first day to finally start digging up some gold and see what we get on the clean out. I have marked the squares that we kind of want to mine today-ish. We get what we get to, but this is the first patch of really good gold and the best square according to our drilling. Second one over and then second one up, so it should be this one right here that I'm jumping up and down on. That's supposed to be the prime one in the square, but you know, you got to get to it. And we're going to be using the wheel loader today because, well, I mean, it's all right here. If I try digging anywhere here with the excavator, it's just going to say, you know, I'm hitting rock bottom. So we got to dig out here anyways, get down to Bedrock, clear out this whole area at some point, and then eventually maybe move on down to there. I haven't put the wash plant to test yet. I mean, we did turn it on, make sure everything seemed like it was on the up and up. So we shall see here very shortly. So let me jump into Frankenstein first. Let's do the outside first. And if I just do this, hit shift and hit G, that should turn on the belt. All right, our belt is up and going, so that's going to feed our hopper. 71% on fuel there, we're good to go. I fueled up the wheel loader as well, so that's good to go. The good thing is, just about a little while ago, the stream started running again, so we do have some water, so I'm probably going to turn the pump on, even though our water tank is completely full. I overpaid on that, I think, but you know what? It's all fine. It is all good. I am actually running the electric pump on the small generator now. I think that's what we're going to do. Since I keep having water than no water, and I kind of forgot where the switch for that is. It's right there. So now we should have water going to the tower, which is completely full, but we're going to use more than the pump can put in. So we're all good there, I do believe. Let's go ahead and turn that on. And actually, we should start slowly losing some water, which is fine. Is everything looking good here? I think everything is looking good. We already got 2% on everything. So 2% is from Rivertown. That must have been on Frankenstein when I turned it on. Might have been some leftovers there. So we also did get another worker. I got some extra pans over here. Not pans, hog mats. He can only change 2. So he's got to get to level 3 in order to change all of them, apparently. And it says he can change 6, which seems kind of odd because it only holds 4 in each. Maybe he can change the ones over here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He's only level 1. And I don't know if he'll ever get to level 3 or not. It takes a while for them to level up. But I am playing on slow speed anyways. Alright, let's turn this puppy on. And let's get to work. So I'm going to start right here from scratch, even though this is not the best gold right here. But we're going to go ahead and dig out everything that we can. And I probably have to approach the bedrock different because I'm going uphill and I'm trying to get it on the downhill side. Yeah, I got all tires should be on the go. Now my money is getting a little low, but that's not a big deal because we got plenty of it in a form of gold and magnetite I can go ahead and get, so not that big of a deal. Let's see if I can approach this a little bit differently here. Am I full? I'm full. Okay, so that'd be why. So until I get a starting point, kind of like it was for me on Rivertown, until I get a starting point and get right down to the bedrock at a good angle, it's going to be a little bit messy around here probably. Now, I probably really don't need Frankenstein for this because it's only right there, but you know what? We got it. I'm going to go use it. Take the road less traveled. So right now we are getting a little bit of dirt here. That's not the best. Ooh, that's deeper there than I thought it was going to be. All right, Houston. Let's try to... I'm going to make a mess out of this at the beginning here. Maybe what I should do is, because I got to concentrate enough to figure out what I'm doing here, and I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. Sometimes I can't even talk and do nothing else at the same time. So let me work on the starting point here just a little bit more. And hopefully I got something that looks what it should look like when I get back. Well, about 15 minutes later, I finally got something that's workable. The bedrock at the beginning here is very, well, I mean, you're always going to expect it to be uneven, but it's not in my favor being on a hump here. And we all know, if you play Gold Rush, how well the wheel loader does going over humps, and if you leave any little patches of dirt down on the bedrock, yeah, the wheel loader likes to get stuck on that stuff very easily. But hopefully once I get, you know, like the first row kind of taken care of, I can extend Frankenstein out a little further so I don't have to drive over this hump and where some of the dirt is. I've been trying to get with the wheel loader, but I can't get that dirt out unless I attack it at different angles, and I don't have enough angles to get to it. But anyways, we're getting the dirt that we want to. We're actually getting to finally the good pay dirt. Probably a quarter of the pay dirt we're going through the wash plant in the first clean out is not the greatest. But we'll, you know, we'll get to the good stuff. We'll slowly get to the good stuff. So what I've been doing with the wheel loader, I did this on Rivertown as well. I don't take it right from the bottom when I got, you know, a high enough pile. I try to take it like the top half. Or if it's deep enough, I take the top half, the middle half, and then the bottom layer. At least that's what I try to do. Hopefully try to get all the gold that's technically there. I don't know how well this first cleanout's going to be. You know, I'm kind of hoping 100 ounces for sure, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? Because as we know, as you go along the parcels, the gold is supposed to get better and better and better. And Old Arnold's, we were probably getting... Now, we didn't have the best wash plant on Old Arnold's, so I hate to kind of compare it, but we were getting like 50 to 60 ounces on a clean out. And I think we had tier 3 on the last clean out, maybe some tier 4. And of course, on Rivertown, we had the tier 5. When at the end, I was getting like 140 ounces on a clean out. But I know on this first clean out here, I got a lot of that dirt at the beginning that was at the hump, so I can get the wheel loader down here. And so I'm not expecting a great clean out, but I'm hoping it's still going to be 100 ounces worth. And the one thing I am hoping is getting more workers. I mean, we got lucky. We got a worker in this in-game day morning, and they're working on the hog pans way at the bottom. But they can only change 2. That seems kind of weird. Considering that the one that does the miner's moss on the sluice runs, they can do 6 right off the get-go. Kind of interesting, but it is what it is. So I'm trying not to go over the back of the hump because the wheel loader then might get stuck on... Well, it doesn't get stuck, but you got to wiggle it around to get it unstuck. And once I clear enough out of here, I will extend Frankenstein out here so I don't have to go up in this general area. I don't want to dig any more dirt than I don't have to. One, because then I'm just, you know, we're digging dirt up that doesn't need to be dug out because there's no good pay there. It's just dirt, at least according to our test drills. So try to get right on down to the bedrock here. Deeper we go in, the more room I get here. Get away from this little hump that's right on the edge. At least where I'm digging now, unlike when I was in Rivertown and getting the dirt off the bedrock, I can actually see the wash plant. But I mean, it's pretty, I mean, you get notifications when the wash plant's full anyways, but from here I can kind of see where we stand as I move along. At least here in Pine Valley, we get some cows in the background to have a good gander at as we just traverse back and forth in the wheel loader. And this little hump right here is starting to get on my nerves a little bit, but the wheel loader seems to be doing all right. Might be a little patch of dirt there. Yeah, a couple patches of dirt. So that's why I would like to get to the rich spot, which is at that tennis square. Second from the right and second deep. That's the one that's supposed to be rich. But I'm trying to clear out this space here so I can extend Frankenstein on down. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this as I get deeper. Am I just going to go back using the truck and dump it on in, or am I just going to get more Frankenstein to go from one Frankenstein to another? I mean, they do extend quite a ways, but this is a deep area to dig out from, and we're going to be way in the back near the end. Now, as for the series, you mentioned this. As for the series, yeah, I'm going to go far enough to where we can definitely buy the last parcel, but I don't know how much I'm going to do on videos, because now I'm just digging here. We got the best wash plant that there is. Now, as for, I don't think I bought Frankenstein. I think we leased it. The only thing I actually own, I do believe, I do know, I should say, is the excavator. We don't own the dump truck. We don't own the wheel loader. And I don't think we own Frankenstein. Frankenstein's like 800,000. But when winter comes, that's when the cheapest, that's when they should be the cheapest. Or if they come up for sale. But we're in the middle of summer, so I don't think we're going to get anything for sale in the middle of summer. That's going to be the peak times. But by then, we should have more than enough gold to go ahead and buy the last parcel and maybe buy more equipment. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say currently, as you watch this episode, there may not be another episode of Gold Rush for a little while, because I'll just be doing some cleanouts here, gathering up some gold. I may even skip a couple days. Skip a couple days of work. Because I would like to get to the first winter and kind of see what that's about. I did play, before I started making videos on YouTube, I did play Gold Rush. Not a whole lot, but enough. I think I had, I forgot what I said. I mentioned in episode 1 how many hours, maybe 50 or 60 hours. And back then we didn't have, when I was, when it first came out, there wasn't seasons that I remember. I did play long enough at that time, slowly, to where I made it to quote unquote the first winter. When they finally introduced winter time. And when that came along, I just, I pretty much stopped playing Gold Rush for a while. Then I started making videos and just didn't have time to play Gold Rush. But we've been back in it now for a little while. I know episodes at first were coming out regularly because, well, we had a lot to do. But now it's just a matter of collecting a lot of cash so we can buy the stuff that's expensive. Looks like everything's almost full in the wash plant, so we'll be doing the clear here in just a moment. The rain has come, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it tells me the river has dried up, because it did that before in Rivertown. It was raining. It said, oh, the riverbed dried up, and I'm like, excuse me, it's currently raining. I think the buckets were at 95% down there, somewhere in that general area, so I'm pretty sure here soon we're getting notifications that minor moss has been changed, the bucket, the sluices has been cleaned out, and even the hog pan has been swapped out. And what I'm going to do before I start doing another clean out or run through on the wash plant is I'm going to move Frankenstein around and see if I can have enough room for that to get down here a little bit further. Not that I'm trying to get closer to the wheel loader. I mean, everything's close enough as it is, but where this hump is, it's just in the way. And now that we're in here a little bit, I can probably get myself a better spot for it. And what I'm going to try to do is attack those squares. Yeah, let's go ahead and just shut everything off here. Everything's being changed. Pretty soon it's going to tell me I'm losing gold. And it's coming here. Let's turn off the belt. Okay, now I get used to coming around here. It's at 100%. Yeah. We're getting there. Trommel. I think all the big stuff can go off. I think, yeah, because the pump is on. It's on generator, gravel pump, nuggetator, wavetable, and that can all stay where it is. Okay, where is... We want to detach this. That'll save us a lot of water. And what we want to do... Yep, not used to this. Where do I got to go? Take that off there. We'll put that on here. And then we just take this off like that. And that is everything, right? I think we're all good. Yeah, we're all good. That needs to stay on. Now we should be gaining some water. So we used about 2,700 gallons of water, more than what the pump could keep up with. Anyways, now for the fun times. Let's go ahead and give this self a good wash. See if I like this layout a little bit better. It doesn't seem to be as cramped as it was in Rivertown down here. Grab that one there. It looks like one of my mats fell down here. Alright, and these are dirty ones. And since I got the room... No, I didn't want that. No, stop it. Grab that. Thank you. Since we got the room in the nuggetator, I'll grab the ones that... These don't have much, gold into them, but we'll put them in there anyways. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Now we'll grab this. Pour that into the magnetite separator. Let's go ahead and turn that on. I got water and electricity there. Let's turn the wavetable on. It's going to take me just a little while to get used to this setup here. Oh, I don't got no buckets underneath the magnetite separator. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. Where are all my buckets at? And there is one bucket. I don't know how much gold I may have lost there. I don't think it runs with no buckets underneath. I don't know that for sure, but it definitely looks like it only shows 26% to be run through. I think I lost some there. Mistakes were made. Everything wasn't set up. Or maybe, no, that should be fine. If I get 100% on that bucket, then I didn't lose nothing. Alright, so I didn't lose nothing. Alright, we're all good here. 291 ounces of magnetite. So 130 ounces of gold is going to be my clean out, I think. So I think we're at 866. So if I get up to 1,000 ounces of gold on this clean out, that's then I was pretty close. Alright, so put that there. Turn that off. And now we'll start grabbing this stuff. It's too bad. Is there a worker that does the nuggetator? I'll just grab everything and put it on in here. I'll put the spare ones in here that our worker is supposed to get to. So I pay my worker. No, come on. That's a finicky little spot. I pay this worker almost $200 a day to change those two mats when they're full. They got a rough job. And if I'm not, don't get stuck there. I don't see how much gold we got out of there, but looks like about 22 ounces I got from that. Alright, so now I got to get used to this system here. So what do I got my workers? These are dirty, right? Yeah, he cleaned out this side, which is the opposite what I had at Rivertown. So that's fine. Let's go here. I'll 20 ounces of gold. All right. Let's jump on down here and run this stuff through. This is always the fun part of Gold Rush, isn't it? Your clean out, you're hoping that you get a lot. But now I'm at the stage now where I got just about everything. It's nice to get a lot, but if I don't get it, it's not that, I don't want to say it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's come up to here, and can I do the same trick as before? Yep, that still works over here as well. I have never worked the gold here in Pine Valley. No, I didn't want to fall down. Probably take me about 2 or 3 cleanouts to get used to a quick system of getting everything down there and taken care of. Alright, so over here, since we got the worker, these let's go over here. So if you're seeing this live, I think what I'm going to do, because these episodes lately are coming out on Saturdays, I'll probably have one again next Saturday. Probably be just, you know, doing all the cleanouts from currently where we are. And we'll see how we're moving along. Then it may be just a little bit of a break of Gold Rush until we get what we need. Like I said, unless the sale comes up for something, I'm not going to buy anything. Nope, nope, nope. You come back here. Get back in there. There we go. And I got one more thing to grab, which is up here in the bucket. So I still need 95 ounces to reach my goal. Well, I think my goal was actually 100 ounces, so... But I was just guessing with how... Oh, wait, you're not done, are you? No, you're not quite done. I was thinking 100 ounces because we were getting some of the bad dirt at the beginning. Can you stand upright? Thank you. But after seeing some things in the clean out, I'm thinking we might get up to 1,000 ounces now in total. Not the clean out. Not 1,000 ounce clean out. Should be a good pan or bucket. And I don't bother with the 3% in the bucket anymore. Actually, it's only 1%. Alright, so put that down there. At least my miner is pretty acrobatic and flexible and athleticized. He's an athlete. He can jump up here. Well, I don't think we're going to get 1,000 ounces. Because, I mean, that means I got 70 ounces in that bucket of concentrate. And I don't think I'm going to have 70 ounces in that bucket. But if I can get 30 some odd ounces out of it, that means I got the 100 ounces I was kind of thinking we were going to get. Because like I was saying earlier, about a quarter of the dirt that we put through at the beginning was not good dirt at all. Are we done there? Did I put the bucket back up there? I can't remember if I did or didn't. Yep, the bucket is up there. We're good. All the miner's moss is in that. That's in that. Yeah, I think we're all set here. Well, there's 100 ounces. We were at like 866. We got to 867, almost 160 968. So not too bad for the first clean out, if you will, here in Pine Valley. But like you know, you saw the first section of dirt. We're talking like from here over. You can kind of see where the line was, and I cleaned that spot out. That was a lot of dirt that wasn't much gold into it. But now we're into the good stuff. So now I'm gonna fiddle. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with this thing here. Try to get. I guess I'll try to get the Frankenstein bucket down into here, and that way I can clean it out, and I don't have to keep trying to back up over this hump and get stuck on these little clumps of dirt with a wheel loader. It's never fun times. Yeah, so yeah, if you're watching when this goes live, I will have another episode next week. I don't know how far I'll get in clean outs. Maybe one more clean out in between episodes, and then we'll start hopefully get to the good stuff, and we'll see how big of a clean out that we get. But that is our first start here in Pine Valley. Our first clean out, 100 ounces, not too bad. Everything seems to be working well. I do like having everything down here, but it seems kind of clustered for me. But, you know, I'll figure it out as I go along here. As we go along, we will do just fine. And the good news is we got plenty of water. By the way, we also got our delivery of fuel. I got 30% in our fuel cell over there. Not that fuel's that big of a deal. I think I actually still got the fuel tanker over in Rivertown. I may actually... What else do I have over there? Oh, the dump truck is over there still. But I'm not going to need it for this patch here. At least I don't think so. I think we'll just do it all with the wheel loader. Let me go ahead and turn this off. And before I forget, because I have done so before, let's hook up the wash plant back up to here. And now we'll re-hook the hoses to the hog pans. If I can get that collected there. And then this connects to there. Alright, so once again the hog pans are all set up. The hog mats, I should say. The miner's moss looks good. I got buckets underneath the gravel pumps. Yep, we are set to go, except for me moving around Frankenstein. Actually, I can turn off the big generator for a few moments. I don't need that running. Peace and quiet. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in Gold Rush in Pine Valley. But until then, have a good one.